Peace to the nigga nation. Uh, I hope all my niggas is doing uh wonderfully this time. Well, I mean, y'all probably getting bed sleep, but maybe not all. Well, it's always a nigga up sometime somewhere in the world. Before I started this, before I pressed live on this video, I thought for a second. I said, well, when you come on Instagram, well, not Instagram, when you come on YouTube, and I guess not so much Facebook as far as I know, but when you come on YouTube, they say you got to be careful in the first 2 or 3 minutes of doing your video and what words you say because they give it to you as an infraction. I say, well, I mean, it's like, well, um, I say nigga. I identify as a nigga. I've been called a nigga all throughout my life, and I've called other people niggas with the GGA. Um, I couldn't call my sisters fools, but I could call her a nigga, I could call them niggas. Um, in my mind, and it's never been in that shame for me because it's like, well, folks say, well, the Caucasian man, he invented that term, nigga. Caucasian man, the European, how some of you hotep woke folks, and who am I to be self-righteous and say that once upon a time I didn't seek enlightenment? You call them folks cave beasts, if not devils. So how could you think that um, they have the ability to supplant? Non supplant's not the right word. Supersede ain't the right word either. But to be more advanced than a more of a melanated person because language there's language written along the temples and the pyramids over in Egypt, but that's not what I'm talking about this evening. Peace to the nigga nation. These channels are not monetized. I got this going to my Facebook too. uh I need to make sure. I don't care about that shit. I was gonna share it to the fan page, but I don't care shit. But I really wanted to come on here and talk about today. It's my well, it's the next day now. But early today, it was or early, yesterday. It was my birthday, and I mean, you always should be blessed to reach another year. But my birthday is not the story either. I was just happened to be going on my Instagram, between trying to figure out what kind of birthday freebies I can get. I got my jersey maxed up. I got a big old giant chicken Philly jersey maxed up for the birthday. You always check around and do a Google to see what kind of. I mean, we ain't saying that you need to go and grift for food, but if they're going to give you these off, I'm going to what's the name of that restaurant? Red Robin to give me a hamburger. They got the hamburger birthday and 6 wings from Buffalo. But I'm off topic again. Let me stay on topic. Uh, I was looking on Instagram, and and since Charleston White is starting to take more to the stage. He has shows and he does interviews more so than he comes on and relaxes and sits in his car and talks to the people out into the cyber world. He pretty much took his game off the YouTubes or the Instagrams or the Facebooks or whatever, and it's more on a terrestrial, not so much a virtual. I mean, virtual is kind of like the foundation of it. It's more like a terrestrial. So, and I say this is because once upon a time, he said the story. Y'all heard the story. How he said, people used to get on there laughing. He get mad. He say, and they say, you need to be a comedian. You real funny. Whoop, whoopty whoopty playing. And that nigga funny. And the nigga, I guess the nigga eventually realized he was funny. So, with that being said, he evolved. He evolved not just from going to certain platforms and doing interviews and things like that. He decided, well, what I can do now, since so many people are pushing me to do comedy, stand up comedy, I go out here and try my hand on the stage. Came out on stage, got 10 racks for amateur act, You know, that's his story. Well, I don't know if it's his story. I don't know. I haven't heard any stories of an amateur comedian. This is my first time. Not an open mic type of situation where you're doing a comedy. A nigga gets a headliner to his own show. He booked his own show. So he go from that, do them shows like that. Then he deals with shady promoters, uh, folks that want to take cuts out of the pie of the show, whatever. But that's not part of the story. This just pretty much drawing the background about it. The nigga grinded and grinded. Almost he almost at 80. If he not at 80 shows, most of the shows are sold out. Uh, you can't really can't and it would be easy. You know, I mean, it's not shouldn't be too far fetched of a thing to believe that it might be certain comedians who are maybe we might consider them well established comedians that might feel some kind of way because the man is able to charge what ticket he charges and get what he gets out of it. So I say this to say this. So I was watching I scrolled down to say cheese. Uh motherfucker. I was on say cheese page and the story was Charleston White said he calling the FBI on Boosie. But this the video.
Motherfucking ass in jail, nigga. Boy, you making threats to the promoter? I got a recorded phone conversation with witnesses on the phone saying the promoter is scared for his life, that he got to live in Baton Rouge, that Boosie go send them people to get you. He said he can't have the show because Boosie go. I said, nigga, I just hired the police. The promoter scary. Scary ass nigga. Yeah, nigga, Boosie is a hoe. And I bet he don't want to get in that boxing ring. See, Boosie, you gonna try to send somebody, but you ain't gonna do nothing, bitch ass nigga. I'm gonna put your bitch ass in jail, nigga. I'm waiting for the FBI to send me the right kind of number, nigga, because I'm finna make a report on your motherfucking ass to the people. You make the man call your name specifically. The promoter specifically said your motherfucking name, Lil Boosie. He implemented you and implicated you. Bitch ass nigga, you finna go to jail. Back to jail. You gonna be on your knees, but you gonna be bleeding again. Diabetic freak. Boosie, I'm gonna put your motherfucking ass in jail.
So yeah, I saw this video. Now, I don't know how to. Well, you know, some people say Charleston be fucking with Boosie, but you know, in some cases, sometimes people invite themselves to be fucked with. So we just put it like that. So you know, it's just a back and forth. Boosie son winning Charleston in box. You know, sometime Ti son. They going back and forth. They cousins at one time, and Boosie and Ti like uncles and brothers or what have you. So during that time period, and also Boosie's tight with Vlad, and Charleston once upon a time fucked with DJ Vlad, but he don't fuck with him more. So uh doing one of them Vlad interviews, Boosie said this, my people told me not to fuck with him because I end up back in jail. Okay, so all right, so we didn't necessarily see, and it hasn't been opportunities or in situations. I don't know if opportunities is the right word. It hasn't been situations where certain other people have attempted to get Charleston and Boosie in the room together, kind of squash it, whatever. Because this is a character. Uh, when that camera come on, this is a character. Now, some of this shit be real, some of the shit don't be not so real. Um, first, Boosie. How Boosie got strings to pull in Baton Rouge. And I mean, this is just me just watching. Then Charles White, my nigga, I call him willingly and ably call him my brother. Charles White, my nigga. Uh, Boosie still calling shots in Baton Rouge. Why he say he had to move? Well, maybe he didn't say specifically, but the story was he had to get out of Baton Rouge because it was too hot. You know, they wanted too much out of him in Baton Rouge, so he still called shots in Baton Rouge. Uh, so now, even though this promoter's afraid, I'm sure that Mr. Boosie, he know who the promoter is. So it's like, okay, well, since I know who this promoter is, it's like, well, hell, if Mr. Charles go to the FBI, you can pretty much say that the promoter's a snitch, a tattletale. If you want your pockets to swell, tell. But I'm reading in Shine Cotton's I shouldn't say Shine Cotton, that's too formal. Mr. Say Cheese. No, this is my entertainment. I look at this old nigga talking about this shit, but it's my entertainment. I'm simple. I'm easy to please. I don't watch sports and all that shit. I watch bullshit. Cause I'm a nigga. Niggas like a full, a nice. We eat bad food. We participate in bullshit activities. We have bullshit interests. But I shouldn't generalize. Let me not get off the top. So it's like, okay, it's pretty much gonna look like the promoter is the snitch. But in the comment section, Charles is a snitch. But Charles has been said, ain't no paperwork on me. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm a day one daddy. I'm a youth advocate. A jack of all trades, of all types of social activism. But what I mean, according to y'all, I had to play the clip. I played the clip for y'all uninterrupted, so you could hear everything I heard. It's remarkable. Let me make sure this mic is on. Yeah, the mic's still on. It's boosted people said don't bother with Charleston White, because Charleston White gonna end you back up in prison. I mean, the nigga is not free. He still is in court for having a pistol. He a felon with he got caught as a felon with a pistol traveling. Um, no matter how big a fan that you are of him, all this shit ain't real. Ain't no the street rules, the street codes are not real. Most of these niggas is on somebody paperwork. When it all come down to it, when it has to save your ass, the law of self-preservation. Self-preservation is number one. But my nigga, I don't know, man. Boosie still calling shots in Louisiana. He didn't punk the promoter. The promoter said, man, I don't want to make all this good ass money I can make off of Mr. Charleston at the show. Um, uh, uh, Boosie putting pressure on. I thought Boosie hands was full with Kanye West. Boosie bite off of, I mean, yeah, I don't know what kind of diet that, I mean, I don't, I hope I don't catch diabetes. I do have unhealthy appetite and diet per se. So, I guess I'm a candidate for the sugar. But I, maybe, when you have a tendency to bite and bite off a lot, I guess proverbially bite off more than what you can chew. In some situations, you just have appetite for all types of interests. So you go from but like I said, when this camera on, well, I didn't say this, but and then he went off now. But when these people is on camera, your favorite people, your favorite social media influencers and things of that nature, when they on camera, they doing their job, and they do their job well, they do it well. Um and the thing about it is like, okay, uh if you're gonna be a rapper or a social media influencer, you're gonna sell product, you're gonna make movies, this, that, and the third, or you're gonna be out here like you the Don, you the Don, you call shots, you calling hits. What you cancel? It was already a situation where he fell out with you and him and Ti and him fell out because your sons were being disrespectful to Kanye West, and uh, so it got to the point where he just pretty much cooked. He cooked y'all boys. He cooked both y'all eldest sons. No, I don't think they was your eldest sons. But he cooked both y'all niggas sons. and he cooked them righteously because evidently they didn't have the fraternal guidance. They, evidently the fatherhood game wasn't strong, and it's like y'all niggas went to prison. Boosie, you went to prison. Boosie trying to go back to prison because he want to make you. I don't even see as much as a nigga who count paper a whole lot. I don't understand how they would try to attempt to block anybody getting paper. Because that's what that is. If you gonna say, well, the nigga, you can't, he better not come there, something gonna happen to him. That's a whole statement in itself. Call the nigga on the phone. Call the nigga directly. The nigga booking number, Charles White booking number in his profile. Call this number directly. But at the end of the day, that nigga Charleston White is playing a character online. Charleston White is a community actor. Charleston White could pretty much be a politician at the end of the day. He could just throw all this shit away and be a straight up fucking politician. The game is to be sold, not told. The guidance above my emotion, the getting money at it, getting that money every day, is to be sold, not told. You got all people that they have these spokespeople, and they'll teach you how to be the guide to psychologically get yourself together where you won't reside so much in your emotions, guidance above your emotions. um, you also have these people that have some type of way to let you figure, well, you can get money this way, whoopty whoopty blam. But I'm getting off the topic. You got people in the comment section. I mean, you look at some of these niggas. Some of these niggas, oh, they in at least in, if you like in 30, at least 32, 33, 34, talking this shit, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Talking about codes and this, that, and the third. Because a lot of the times, y'all 30-year-old niggas, if y'all thinking like that, either you ain't really in it, or you at least been locked up over this shit once upon a time, and you trying to figure out how to try to get back to your days, your once upon a time days, where you was actually had a semblance of motion. Them days is over for Boosie Baddy. You a daddy, now you about damn near granddaddy, Mr. Hatch. You don't have that kind of power. If this, it's the internet. So here I am as a content creator talking about that internet shit. I'm still stuck on. I didn't know Boosie still called shots in Baton Rouge, but hey man, we'll see how it play out. Is Mr. Charles gonna put the feds on that boy? He waiting for a number, and I don't know what. I don't know if that's a special investigator, the cyber investigative team, or maybe it might be just the the wiretapping division of the FBI. Your people told you not to fuck with. If you, this may be, I don't know if it's true or false, but listen, if this shit is real, I mean, it's all entertainment to me. It really should be. I guess it's some certain things. When you get distracted by this type of shit, it prevents you from doing constructive things. But it's just so entertaining. And then they get all working and no play make Jack a dull boy. But if this nigga really did call a promoter and say, well, you better not you better not hire Charles. I'm like, man, first of all, you a hoe. And man, let the nigga, don't nobody. Why would you stop somebody from getting money and you ain't in the same vein of getting the money the way that nigga get the money? It's just like when like I was about to say, just like when you and you and T.I. was upset with him because of what was going on with y'all sons. Well, y'all got multi-million view interviews he has pulled off major platforms. The 85 South Show, Big Facts Podcast, Funny Marco. So if you did call the promoter, I guess that falls in the line of the type of games that y'all industry type of rap niggas play. I thought it was about you can't knock the hustlers. Yeah, and y'all niggas supposed to love Hove. Y'all rather eat a lunch with Hove than get some goddamn money. So help me figure it out. So before I tell them, let me see who talked to me. Uh, Velvet here. You just getting in. Boosie got all that shit, man. That nigga going to the penitentiary, fuck with niggas, man. First of all, he still ain't got through the gun shit. Uh, I really, because in my mind, nobody has La Costa Nostra. There ain't no name now. Nigga got La Costa Nostra nowhere, no how. So it's like, you can't play, you can't uh at one hand be what's the word I'm looking for? Foot shuffling, huckabucking, uh, razzle dazzling on the court side, for the cameras on one hand, and then on the other hand, you supposed to be trying to call in enforcement to prevent somebody who's getting money all over, getting money overseas, getting money like the rappers get the money, but he ain't rapping, he yapping. So why would you, being someone who's supposed to respect niggas getting money, you pull your money machine out all to count your money? Why would you be in the assume or presume the position to prevent that nigga from getting his money? And not only that, put yourself in a position to be in a twist, because what you've done is intimidation. You even if the man may not, well, whoever this promoter is, mystery promoter is, he may not step forward and say that you put pressure, Mr. Hatch, you put pressure on him, but it'll be, I guess, like I'm saying, man, this shit is it's all when we get on here, I got to put on my airs because I'm trying to captivate people. Throw my riz on, my charisma. I'm too old to say riz. I got to put a little charisma on, a little je ne sais quoi. I don't know what. Why do that when they watch, man? I mean, it's the internet, Velvet, and it be all kind of shit going on, and nigga got all kind of stories, nigga got all kind of scripts, nigga got all kind of emotions and uh plays, but you never know. You may think it's a play. Most of the time, sometimes when you mostly and sincerely and you can't nobody tell you otherwise. Somebody running a play on you. That's when it should be realer than a motherfucker. But that would be amazing, nigga. First of all, if you player, that ain't player in the first place. Just to try to stop a nigga paper, a nigga honest earned paper. He ain't even in your trap getting his paper. He in a hole that, well, I guess you want to call Baton Rouge your spot, but nigga, you live in a mansion in Atlanta. What do you mean? That man can't come do a show. It's my birthday too, Velvet. I'm celebrating my birthday. I need to make some preparations. I'm going to be having a guest this weekend, so I need to get my situations and circumstances together. So yeah, man. I was just I was enjoying my birthday. Well, my birthday. I had a lot of business to do, and I enjoying my birthday. And I was on Instagram, and I saw that shit. Charleston might also bring Aiden Ross. AC gonna take Aiden Ross to Fort Worth and South Dallas. You gonna take him to South Dallas to fuck with the nigga babies. This is just some shit that, I mean, maybe some other people have seen something similar. I've never seen. I was a '70s baby. I've seen a lot of shit. I seen Michael Jackson come out and do the moonwalk for the first time. Uh, but just Charles White shit. Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, I like to consider myself. I am a representative of the nigga nation. I like to think myself therein. I'm just pleased to be adjacent to it, and dare say a part of it. Yeah, man, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. A lot of time, you know, and I'm sitting there sipping on this on Camus. I don't know if this the Camus Jeezy be talking about. Jeezy talking about sipping on Camus. This rock good Kanye costs 1738, too motherfucking high now to get some Kanye. I'm sipping on that shit. Just think about the shit, man. Mm, game and changed over. I'm 53 though. I got less. Well, maybe I live to be 106. Bullshit. I don't want to live to be 106. Let me out of here. I don't want. Now, let me stop, Jesus. God, Allah, Mohammed, whomever the fuck. I ain't ready. I ain't ready to leave just yet. But I don't want to be 106. You know, unless they got some new shit where I can feel like I'm a young boy at 106. You know, right now, so, you know, niggas got to make sure he maintains some type of testosterone and whatnot. You know, like I said, I have a guest coming down. You know, shoot, you know, uh, let me stop. I'm talking to me. You got to be on stage. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you on. Let me stop, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, Boosie a hoe if that's what it is, and we'll just say somebody called fake representing that he was Boosie, and Boosie don't know nothing about no Baton Rouge show. Boosie say, I got so much stuff going on, my dog. I ain't hear nothing about it. That's some you know niggas playing my nigga. You know I already said I wouldn't fuck with you, y'all. You don't fuck with that nigga Vlad. I fuck with that nigga Vlad. Whatever. Who knows? Who's to say? Man, he ain't been missing him that bad. He dropped Marlo Mike like bad dope. Now one thing about it is that the more if Boosie kind of knew when to shut the fuck up, cause that nigga East Solid. I don't know if you know East Solid or not. That nigga East Solid was down there, and he if he don't know shit directly, he know folks that was down there with Boosie when he was in the penitentiary. They know he wasn't no hellified stomp down enforcer type of nigga in the penitentiary. He probably uh paying this shit. And I mean, you can't knock a nigga if you got the money to pay for your pay. What's the word I'm looking for? Be a man, peace. Pay for your peace. If you got enough money to pay for motherfuckers not to fuck with you, then hell, put the money down. And shit, get you some niggas to stand around your cell. Don't fuck with that nigga. We'll whoop you. You can get through us, then hell, I guess that is what it is. But we gonna stomp down because we know that nigga getting us the zooms and the wham. We can have all types of spreads and shit. We get the good ass ramens and Ritz crackers to crackle in together to mix with the that bean dip in that Frito Lay can. And let me stop fucking with these niggas. I ain't been to prison. I ain't never been to prison, but I've been to jail though. I know what spread. Uh, Boosie badass, man. I thought he was going at Kanye. Kanye brushed that name. You Boosie, man. That was funny in the first place. You should just let Kanye say what the fuck he said. You had the nerve to respond to Kanye and got about 3, 4 hits. That nigga Kanye got about 20 Grammys. You ain't got now Grammy Boosie badass. Well, I appreciate it. Maybe you got that David complex, but you got the complete David type task. You got to whoop a few more Goliaths, my nigga. That tough talking shit, Marlon Mike in the penitentiary, niggas ain't gonna just mysteriously wind up dead around you no more. I guess you could hire another shooter, but anybody that get hired by you to be your shooter, they dumbing them up. They might as well extort your motherfucking ass. You know why take money from you to go kill somebody else when all they gotta do is put pressure on you that they gonna kill you if you don't get them the goddamn money. Yeah, sis. Yeah. Boosie was half paying. Yeah, Boosie was half paying. Promise Marlon Mike 25 rack. Oh, I only gave 20. But that's how them niggas be. That's how them niggas be. They tell you, well, you gonna get whoopty blam. You know this, that, and the third. You know this. We got this good work. You know, and I'm about to make it personal. You know, some niggas would say, well, you got to go have this good ass work. It's gonna be this price. You might get two. You might get two or three good packs, and then all of a sudden you get some motherfucker huff weed, some brown weed, some shit that look green but don't get you high. So now you selling weed to selling away to motherfuckers that's depending on you to get them the good shit. You done burnt your your bites. Well, that's because you technically you the plug. Technically, I was the plug because I had the motherfucking weed. So you'll burn your motherfucking relationships up that you done built up because you started off having decent ass weed. Now the motherfucker that you said that you rely on to get the motherfucking weed from, they done flipped up and bought you some dirt. But you that's I'm still talking about bullshit. I didn't got off. I didn't got in my mind and started wondering about. You know, he told the feds on insecurity, man, all these niggas tell, and then they got the nerve to holler street codes and street rules, man. That shit is done. That shit done. That shit just like that young thug trial that nigga they had on the witness stand for the past week or whatever. You know, I'm so goddamn high. I'm about to fall asleep on y'all motherfuckers. Uh, the trial is a circus. They say they got all them hundreds of witnesses. That shit, they said she gonna go on to what, 2025 or 27, 2027? It's another Fannie Willis circus. Call it what it is. They say Fannie Willis has like it has like it's worth $8 million. But her job is $110,000, and um she she has like rental property or real estate when she makes $100,000 profit off of that Trump bag was licked. Somebody put some money in him for her, and she went out to she was buying them. She was paying for some penis from that Wade nigga. And that Wade nigga, he was being a compromised nigga because he know damn well he wasn't supposed to make $70,000 a month doing a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? And they try to convince us, and then people will kill me about us, some of us black folks. Y'all want to make it about you trying to protect Trump? No, this brow was dumb. She was dumb, and this nigga was dumb. Think they gonna then thinking them white folks ain't gonna come behind. They down there in Georgia, thinking them white folks ain't gonna come behind them. But we was talking about Boosie. Yeah, Fanny. Yeah. They say Fanny. But maybe she got some of it here, and her daddy told her to keep some of that in the house. But this is a story that was talking about in one of these uh political debate. Well, I've been in this political debate group probably for like since 2011, 2012. So yeah, I hadn't been in there for a while, but they had it posted up talking about how Fanny how she worth $8 million. Uh, and she a prostitute make $110,000 a month. She got real estate for $100,000 a month, but she's worth and this is the course over the course of 2 years. Boosie, rather we talk Scott or something. Scott. Who about not Scott? Who was Scott? Uh, I know we talk about Fanny. Who was Scott? I don't know. But yeah, Boosie was enough. I done had enough time. I come on here fucking around. I appreciate you coming again on here fucking with me again, Bella. You're gonna be a pioneer between you and United. Y'all pioneers on this motherfucker. So nobody come on here and fuck with Friday like that. But it's my birthday. Maybe my birthday blessings being shined down. Maybe my big sister shining down birthday blessings on me. It's the first year. Uh, my sister passed away in December. This is the first year that my sister ain't called to wish me happy birthday. That shit, wow, man. Uh, she used to sing and shit. You know, she used to try to be the bridge between me and my granny. Not between not between me and my granny. Be the bridge between, you know, just um how do I describe this? You know how you have like when once a family member passed away, you try to be a channel or a conductor of that family member's spirit. My sister was a conductor of my granny's spirit. That's a good way I could say it. So you know she would call and sing like my granny used to call us and sing happy birthdays to us on our birthday from like when we was little kids. You know, yeah, yeah, that is what that is. Well, yeah, she been gone, you know, but I mean, I still think about sis, man. You know, I'm a swinger. You might be a sis. That's sis right there. Uh, my plant there. And I was looking at it today. I was fucked because it's been hot up here. So you know, I guess a plant like that draws a lot of water out there. So I came back after I was doing all the shit I was doing there, and the leaves was drooped over. I had her put some water in there, but nevertheless, man, we was talking about Boosie, but this in turn into something else. Um, I don't even want to say follow me doing that, follow me all that shit. But the real beauty of black relationships on Facebook, uh, the real Mr. Niger on Instagram, the Niger of the NGR room on YouTube, and I guess the real Mr. Niger on TikTok. But once again, since I appreciate you coming through fucking with me, Sister Velvet. Um, I'm gonna get on off here. I don't know what's going on Facebook. I can't see Facebook comments. So if anybody comment on Facebook, I appreciate y'all coming through. I appreciate anybody who done came on after the fact. The content creation tips that you're supposed to greet folks who may come in after. You might have done a live video, but I think I did it already. Peace and love, Sister Bell. Let me get out of here. Yeah, Boosie. Yeah, yeah, Boosie. If this, I don't know. It's like I'm gonna get 2 more minutes. It's like the nigga. It's like these niggas be campaigning for jail. Or either I don't know whether it be they got to put on this image to try to debate other niggas to share them committing crimes and shit. Who is that? Who is that said um folks beating that was Soldier Boy said that was saying that that nigga Blueface was trying to get niggas caught up to get swept up by the feds. He was like you know doing shit and saying shit to get niggas caught up with the feds, and I do believe that's what that is. You know that they be putting their little artists in there. How the hell is these niggas getting these stacks of money without? I know I'm. I don't know, man. Fuck it. But it just blows me. You catch every other week. You catch a nigga with a big ass chain on and multiple stacks with large amounts of money, and they supposed to be worth this much, and they'd have done this much. I think I heard recently. It's one thing that kind of blew me. They said this one cat he had an attempted murder charge, so he had a $250,000 bail. He paid it. He paid. He bonded out. It's attempted murder charge. He bonded out and made a rap song. Sister Girl, let me go ahead on. Thank you for fucking with me. You shall enjoy. Them niggas can't set, man. Mm, I don't know if they can sell that much fin. I don't know if them niggas being killed they goddamn self fucking with that fentanyl. But then, you know, they say that well, peace and love. So they sell them pills and that syrup. But then the syrup, they don't really sell the motherfucking same syrup they used to sell, the purple. Uh, Boosie might be going to jail if he did that shit because that's kind of like a threat for real though. You know, it's like intimidation. That's racketeering Rico shit. Nigga nation or nothing, y'all. Remember that nigga nation and that. Peace and love.